Hello everybody. Today I'm going to be walking you through my lead validation process to make sure that the people I'm contacting are people that actually want my service and that I can actually help. It's done by scraping the site and then putting it through AI, and as you can see here, I have it in front of me and I'll go through it very quickly. I don't want this to be a long video. So as you can see, this is just a set of websites, very simply. And I get it from any sort of data source that you can possibly be thinking of. But this is Apollo data in its finest form. And all you do is you take it and you copy and paste it into any sort of workflow tool in general. So this is BitScale, which is a Clay competitor. And these guys are awesome because I talked to the founders and they're super chill about everything. And I would recommend using them. And they're really good at product. But that aside, this is basically a workflow tool where I can connect different APIs together. And what I will be using today is serper.dev. And all this software does is it gives you, this is a scraping. So this will let you scrape sites or autocomplete, patents, scholar, shopping, news, search images. Like there's a lot of things you can do with this, but this is one of the ones that I quite enjoy using. Ooh, wrong one. So all this does is it'll scrape the URL you give it. And obviously that's very useful because I get to get the information. So all you do is you send a HTTP post request to scrape.serper.dev URL. And obviously you have the API key and the content type. And you just put the URL in. And if I run all, and I don't know if you noticed, but I also have McDonald's and Amazon here, which aren't in the finance industry. So these are all primarily finance-based companies. So with that done, I'll have primarily 8 finance and I'll have 2 non-finance, just to show that it works. So this is all you do. You scrape it, and as you can see, with the JSON data that comes back, you have this. So Kathleen is a managing partner, and the College of Insurance, where she earned her bachelor's degree, yada, yada, yada. And it's just the front page of the website. So less critical tasks, AI, etc., transparency, privacy laws, blah, 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 finance. 1 degree capital, definitely. Yeah, bookkeeping, tax, CFO services, SaaS. So then what you do is you just pull the data from this because you need a way of putting it inside the next, like the GPT, because if you send it over and it's not configured properly, it'll break the system. So as you can see, this is just pulling out the data. It's a very simple formula. It's just a bit of trickery. So it's just pull the data. And then what you do is, this is it shouldn't be called extract site, but it should be normalized site. And all you do is you put the text inside here, and it'll remove any new lines, and it'll remove any question or exclamation marks, or not exclamation marks, quotation marks. That's the one. So I'll just show you by running it. So just let it run, and as you can see here, you see how it has the \n here. This means new line inside robot people language. So \n, and then if I can find a double quotation mark here, I'll show. But I don't think I'll be able to because there's a lot of stuff. Right, so basically if you have a double quotation mark, that'll break a JSON. Because as you can see, this is what it looks like sending a response to OpenAI. So this is a post request to OpenAI, and this is just calling the GPT-4o mini model, which is the best model, would recommend. And all it does is, this is the prompt. So I'm going to provide you with the content of a website from the first page. And your goal is to determine if the company works in the finance industry or insurance industry or serves finance customers or has a finance-based deliverable. If they, I can't spell, if they are, output yes. If they aren't, output no. And then you just put in the site details. And this is the extracted site. So if I was to just show what it would look like. So if I put this text one here, it'll break just because of the way it's formatted. So it'll say error. No, it will not. It will run. Oh, there we go. Yeah, okay, so it does do that. That's funny. I think that one just had no spaces or whatever. Usually I do this just to be safe because it'll break on a majority of them. But when you run the extracted site, it'll give you the output. So as you can see, success. And all it is GPT has gone in and looked through all the data, and yes or no. And then all you do is you run this one, and it extracts the content from this one. And as you can see, yes, 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 no, no. So the 2 at the bottom are no, Amazon and McDonald's. And then this top one is insurance. Let's see if I run it again. No. Okay, so this happens the odd time when I guess the prompt isn't good enough. So I would go back and I would tweak this. But basically, I would use this for ideally e-com stores, which is a good shout sometimes, because even if they use Shopify or WooCommerce, it definitely screws with the system. But this is a pretty basic system. It's good for scraping. I use it for writing first lines as well. I think I should have a video about that coming out at some point as well, or it's probably already out. But yeah, so this is it. And this means that these people definitely want what you're selling, or they're a fit for what you're selling. You can add more filters, you can add more details, but in general, it's good to just segment down people and stop landing in spam, etc. So yeah, that's basically it. If you enjoyed this, just drop us a subscribe. And I also run a lead generation agency called MTOS. If you guys want to book a call, schedule a call below. But if that's it, I will appreciate you.